They were joined by Daniel Ochefu. The Wildcats advance to the national championship on Monday night. They'll take on the winner of the North Carolina-Syracuse game that's just underway here in Houston, Texas. Daniel, talk to me a little bit about Spangler, who you were matched up with a lot today. You had played well out in Hawaii. He stepped out away from the basket. Today, you guys as a team were able to neutralize him. All the talk was about Hield, but Cousins, Spangler, those other guys were very good players. You guys did a really good job shutting them down as well.
Yeah, I think just going into
You're good.
Going into the game, we all understood Buddy Hield is a very dynamic player, and he's capable of going off. And we all understood just from playing them before. The media and people may not be talking about their other players like Cousins, Woodard, Spangler, but we all understood. We played against them before. They're all great players, and we know it's not just going to take stopping Buddy Hield. It's going to take stopping those other guys as well.
And this was a game with incredible stat lines. You shoot 71% for the game. I want to talk to you personally about 3 assists, no turnovers. Your decision-making with the ball, Coach Wright often talking about running offense through you. Talk about your thought process out there. You got the ball in the low post, when to take them, when to kick it out. What were you thinking there?
I was just slowing down, taking my time, seeing what the defense gave me. I think early they didn't my first possession, they didn't double me, so I knew I could, even though I missed the shot, I knew I could get my rebound and go back up. And then just later on in that first half, guys, they were starting to double me. And I have great teammates. Chris cut once, he hit a 3, and then Arch hit another 3. So it's not that hard to pass the ball out when you get double teamed to the open man and he hits the 3. I just get the assist and the credit for it.
Well, obviously, Coach trusts you and runs a lot of offense. A little bit more than that. But talk a little bit, like Oklahoma used the term that they felt uncomfortable out there. You guys were able to make them feel uncomfortable in the perimeter. A lot of times you're switching out on Hield tonight. You're switching out on Cousins. You're switching, 5-on-1 really. Talk a bit about, you're getting low on your stance, having to play defense on a real quick perimeter player.
Yeah, in our program, we take a lot of pride in our five-man, quote-unquote, being able to guard on perimeter. So myself and Daryl, in practice, we're playing against these great guards every day. We're always switching on to them, guarding them on perimeter. So and our teammates and coaches have a lot of confidence in us in playing other guards on the perimeter. So going into this game, we were all talking how we'd be throwing a couple defenses at them, having myself or Daryl on Buddy. And, we all knew the scouting report, his tendencies on offense, and, we just locked in.
Monday night's your last game. You made it all the way to the end. It's a great accomplishment. You and Ryan are going to play in the last game in the season for Villanova in the national championship game. Some quick thoughts on that?
It just means a lot, honestly, just to be able to do this for our university, to get to this point as a team, as players, just definitely means a lot. And, we all play for the guys that played before us. And, I know a lot of guys on the 1985 championship team around us. They're at the game. They're always, throughout the year, they're texting us, giving us advice and stuff. So, it just means a lot for our university and our program.
I talked to a lot of my teammates from '85. They're really rooting for you guys, and we want you to bring it home on Monday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.